On their wedding night, the prince faked being drunk and stumbled into his chambers, giddy to kiss his beloved new wife. But the second his lips met the target, he froze at the bizarre, wrong texture. This wasn't his wife in the bed at all, it was a newborn piglet, and the prince was instantly overcome with disgust. Meanwhile, chaos was unfolding in the prince's younger brother's chambers down the hall. The prince's wife was clinging to her little sister, refusing to let go no matter how hard the prince's brother begged her to leave, even insisting she'd sleep right between the married couple that night. Just as the younger brother was completely at a loss, the prince burst through the door, slung his wife over his shoulder despite her furious protests, and marched her straight out of the room. Even then, she yelled over his shoulder that she'd find a way to sneak right back. It was only then that the prince finally realized this woman hadn't married him for love, she'd only said yes to be able to see her little sister every single day. The truth was, she'd once been an elite hitwoman in the 21st century, shot by an enemy during a mission, and when she woke up again, she'd traveled back in time to ancient times, trapped in the body of a woman who couldn't find work to save her life. Luckily, her brilliant, loving little sister doted on her endlessly, and she made a vow to stay by her sister's side forever. But barely a month later, her sister married the prince's younger brother, who'd been pursuing her relentlessly. At the wedding, she sobbed her heart out, and that's when she spotted the prince passing by, and a wild, bold plan popped into her head. If she married the prince, she and her sister would be family again, and she'd never be apart from her. From that day on, she followed the prince everywhere, time and time again catching him on blind dates with noble women, and every time, she'd sneak over to the women the second the prince stepped away, spinning wild lies that he was deathly ill and went half a month at a time without bathing. Sure enough, thanks to her meddling, every single one of the prince's blind dates ended in disaster. Later, she deliberately faked a fall right in front of the prince. The second he reached down to help her up, she grabbed his face and kissed him square on the lips, then demanded he marry her. When he didn't budge, she even made her stomach inflate in an instant, claiming she was already pregnant with his child. The prince's servant was completely stunned by the stunt, and moved to throw her out at once, but to everyone's shock, the prince had fallen head over heels for her at first sight, and agreed to marry her on the spot. But just as she was daydreaming about all the happy days she'd spend with her sister, the two of them accidentally uncovered that the prince's younger brother had been cheating on her sister with another woman. Furious, her sister immediately decided to get a divorce, and the woman couldn't have been happier. After all, she'd never had feelings for the prince at all, she'd only married into the royal manor for her sister.